Good morning, dear students. Welcome to your English course. This English course caters to second-year students in Information and Communication Sciences, aiming to equip them with essential vocabulary and terminology specific to their field. Through an interdisciplinary approach and practical engagement, it fosters linguistic proficiency alongside a deeper understanding of subject matter, preparing students to navigate their academic domain with confidence and clarity. The first unit is entitled Journalism. This unit comprises three major subunits. Number 1, Introduction to Journalism. Number 2, The Core Pillars of Journalism. Number 3, Types of Journalism. The main objectives of this unit are as follows. Familiarize students with fundamental concepts and the societal importance of journalism. Enable comprehension of journalism's historical context and evolution. Inspire appreciation for journalism's role and explore diverse career opportunities. Educate students on essential principles of journalism. Introduce students to diverse forms and styles of journalism. Last, provide insight into roles and responsibilities of journalists, fostering essential skill development. Introduction to Journalism. This first sequence presents a captivating journey through the evolution and significance of journalism, from exploring its historical roots to delving into its essence and academic study. Furthermore, the sequence illuminates the abundant career possibilities awaiting graduates with a journalism degree, inspiring students to envision their professional trajectories within this dynamic industry. During this first lesson, we will be discussing the following points. The birth of journalism, which uncovers the historical origins and transformative milestones that shaped the landscape of journalism. What is journalism? It engages in an exploration of the multifaceted nature and societal significance of journalism. What is the study of journalism? Dives into the academic inquiry surrounding journalism, examining its methodologies, theories, and interdisciplinary connections. Career options, which discovers the diverse array of professional pathways available to journalism graduates, from traditional media roles to emerging digital platforms. The birth of journalism. Journalism has a long and storied history that has evolved over the centuries. Here is a brief glimpse of key moments in the history of journalism. 1. Ancient beginnings. Journalism has its roots in ancient civilizations. The ancient Romans had a system of daily newsletters known as acta diurna to disseminate news and public announcements. Similarly, ancient China had a tradition of court officials posting news reports in public places. Second printing press revolution. The invention of the printing press by Johannes Gutenberg in the 15th century revolutionized journalism. It made the mass production of newspapers and pamphlets possible, leading to an increase in the spread of information. Three, 17th century newspapers. The first recognized newspapers, such as the London Gazette and the Oxford Gazette, appeared in England during the 17th century. These publications mainly carried government announcements and official news. Fourth, 18th century Enlightenment. The Enlightenment era saw the rise of more independent and critical journalism. Publications like The Spectator in England and the Pennsylvania Gazette in the American colonies focused on discussing ideas, culture, and social issues. 5. American Revolution. Journalism played a pivotal role in the American Revolution. Pamphlets like Thomas Paine's Common Sense and newspapers like the Boston Gazette were influential in shaping public opinion and rallying support for independence. Six, 19th century and the penny press. The 19th century saw the emergence of the penny press, making newspapers more affordable and accessible to the general public. This period marked the birth of investigative journalism and the rise of famous figures like Horace Greeley and Nellie Bly. 7. Yellow journalism. In the late 19th century, yellow journalism became popular, characterized by sensationalism, exaggeration, and eye-catching headlines. Publishers like William Randolph Hearst and Joseph Pulitzer were influential in this era. 8. The 20th century brought advancements in technology such as radio and television, which expanded the reach and influence of journalism. It also saw significant events covered by journalists, including world wars, the civil rights movement, and the Watergate scandal. 9. Digital revolution. The late 20th century and the 21st century have witnessed a digital revolution in journalism. The internet has transformed the way news is produced, distributed, and consumed. Online news platforms, social media, and citizen journalism have become integral parts of the media landscape. What is journalism? Journalism is the art and science of gathering, compiling, and presenting news via various forms of mass media. Essentially, it's a form of sharing information and facts, often from an objective perspective, with a commitment to accuracy and education. What is the study journalism? Journalism can be seen as transforming events through systematic criteria into news that is publishable in the media. The tasks that news workers do are mainly to report, research, write and edit reports, as well as produce and assemble visual images for news and information. The selection of news goes through another screening process, which involves editors, producers, and news directors. Career options. There are boundless career opportunities awaiting those with a journalism degree. Here are some of the main career paths. Reporter, the very basics of practicing journalism. Reporters inform the public about the happenings around the world, spends most of the time conducting interviews and investigations, works on a tight deadline in a fast-paced environment, wanting to be the first to publish the story. Editor, oversees every step of the publishing process, working with writers to plan and edit content for publications. Editors work in many environments such as magazines, newspapers, and online media. In short, wherever there is a story article, there will be an editor watching over it. Copywriter develops messages that you usually see on advertisements. They're naturally persuasive, creative, and able to cram a lot of convincing information under a few words. Public Relations Specialist. Public Relations Specialist creates and maintains a favorable image for the organizations they represent and puts together media releases to help shape the public perception and increase brand awareness. For ongoing updates and engagement, kindly connect with us on Moodle or check the university e-learning platform. We look forward to your active participation and a successful learning experience.